Okay, so I wanted to come on really quickly to talk about why I'm pressing people for to be active or to participate in this year's election. A lot of people might think it's because of the choice that's before us, the presidential election, and that's a choice for sure. But I think more importantly, I think everyone, and I've always thought this is not new, that we have to look at what's going on around us. Like, your local elections are the ones that are going to be most impactful to your everyday life, what's going on around you. And of particular concern and interest to me is education. In Texas, what we see happening in education is troubling. And maybe it's because of the unknown. Like, there's so much that's happening that's unknown. So some of the things that I see happening nationally is a change of the curriculum. And this change of the curriculum is not necessarily something that I think is positive or good for society. If you have people in two different schools, maybe one that's a private school, one is a charter school, one is a public school, and they're all three teaching different things, then when these adults converge on society after having an education where they're taught different things, they won't even be working from the same base point, right? So education is so fundamentally important, and the fact that we all are learning from the same basis point, the same level of truth, I think is important. And when we create a society where different people believe different things and then we expect them to go out into the world and work together, I think that's unrealistic. So we have to be realistic about education and what it produces and the ideas that it produces, and if what we've set up produces the best results. And from what I see from what Texas is producing, it's not going to deliver us the best results. What I see Florida is producing, it may not deliver the best results. And so for those of us who are interested in making sure that students have the best education possible based on fact, that is as fair in truth as possible, I think we have to be active. And one of the ways that we get to be active is through our vote. And so this is why I think you must vote. It's the local things. It's the things that directly impact you that you should be most concerned about. Your local elections, your school district, your local council people, all of those issues are the ones that we should be concerned about. In addition to presidential, don't leave anything on the table. Be active in all of them. For a lot of us, those school district elections, those local elections are the ones that are easiest to miss. But one thing that I know is that before you can vote on any of them, you have to be registered. And so that's where my push is on being registered. You can get educated at any point. You might not be educated today. You can go to a seminar tomorrow. You can hear from a candidate tomorrow and be educated about what they believe and whether you agree. But are you registered? And so being registered is a fundamental. And so that's where I want to start. That's why I'm pushing for these 100 people to join me in becoming someone who is registered to have other people register to vote. It's one thing for you to be able to vote. That's great. I want you to do that. You should do that. I think that's kind of the bare minimum. But the other thing is being able to register other people to vote. How much more powerful is that? And that's where I want you guys to get to. When you're out and you're just in your regular everyday, just talking to people about what's going on, being able to take that next step and register them, powerful. And that's where I want you to be. So if you have not taken the commitment, I want you to take the commitment now. Now listen, for some of you, you're like, okay, I commit. Right now, you've heard me talk about this. You're like, okay, I can do that. It's no formal step. Some of y'all want a formal step. So I'm going to give y'all a formal step. Your formal step is coming, okay? Meanwhile, if you are registered to vote, have you checked it? Have you verified your registration? I have the instructions at the link in my bio on how to do that. I hope you'll take a minute, go to that link, and verify that you're registered. Especially, I really want you to do it within 30 to 60 days of the election. So you can do it now, but for sure 30 to 60 days before the election. All right, good people. I'm counting on you. I need 100 people by August 31st, and I'm well over 90% short of what I need. But I know y'all can make it happen for me. And if I'm nothing, I am faithful. So yeah. Bye for now.